Well, welcome. Welcome to my channel. Hi. If you don't know me, my name's Rhonda. I am a full-time college student and an artist, and I have art on Instagram at Rhonda Mills 67, and I have a YouTube channel, which I'm on. I have a Facebook page. I have a Facebook page, which is called The Secret Creations, and there you can watch me do cooking tutorials and stuff that's like, you know, lighter and fluffier. It's ponytail day today. Sorry. So, I don't know if y'all saw that video last night, if that was Facebook or YouTube. That was Facebook. My phone was having major difficulties, and I went inside and showed you the plumbing that I've been living with since April, where I haven't been able to use my bathroom sink, and I have to brush my teeth in the kitchen, and I've got boxes from the bathroom all over the house, and my shower I can use, but the walls are all taped up and there's duct tape everywhere. And finally, a plumber came yesterday. Yeah, yesterday, and it's got my water to where it's hooked back up, but I haven't had water all day because he's been in there working on it. And so I'm just like, you don't realize how much you use water until you don't have water, and I can't do anything. I can't water the yard. I can't do the dishes. I can't clean anything. It's like, ugh. So I thought I'd come out here with y'all. He had to go do some appointment or something, and he's going to be back. And so I know I'm going to have to help him put like the vanity top back on so he can maneuver the vanity, because the vanity top is in a bedroom. I mean, y'all, y'all, it has been seriously ghetto over here. If anybody's ever seen Green Acres, that's how it's been. It's been totally Green Acres over here. I'm so glad it's almost done. Almost. I mean, I'm going to have to, like, put some putty in the little nail holes and paint the baseboards and do some caulking. But other than that, it'll pretty much be done. And then then at some point, someday, I have to get somebody to replace the sheetrock up there, or listen to me when I tell them to replace it, because it's up above my shower and it's way taller than me, and me trying to balance myself on the tub and do sheetrock way above my head that would be no bueno for my back at all. You know what I'm saying? So I brought y'all some paintings today. I brought y'all So I do this series of Christmas paintings, and if you've seen any of my videos, you may have heard me say that I believe if you're going to decorate your house for Christmas, that you should also put a Christmas painting on the wall, and you take it down with the decorations and put it up next Christmas. So I have Christmas paintings to show you today. It's like my favorite time of year. I love Christmas. I really love fall. Okay, so just starting from October, November, December, depending on what kind of like winter we have in Texas, because sometimes in December it's really nice. It's in the 70s and it's great. And sometimes it's, 20 degrees and there's like ice everywhere. So I like to be outside as much as humanly possible. And we have a fire pit, and so I like to make a fire. And if it's too hot, which has been 110 lately, can't really have a fire. So I can't wait till it's fire season, and the pumpkin candles and all the fun stuff that comes, the smells, the sounds, the colors. Oh my God, I love the colors in fall. I'm going to show you a landscape that's behind me today. It does not have fall colors, but um, still, it's big and pretty. I don't even know how I'm going to show you this because, I didn't think that one through. Hold on. Maybe I'll just move the phone. Maybe that'll do it. Okay, so let me get out of the way. We'll start over here with the giant tree. And then we will work our way across. Ugh, I don't think this is going to be good for y'all to see this. What shall I do? What shall I do? I don't know. We'll worry about that one in a second. I'll just start showing y'all some Christmas paintings. We'll start Christmas paintings and then don't move phone. Okay. And feel free to hit that like button and subscribe at any point in time, and I will not get mad at you for it. I promise. If you hit that like button and you hit that subscribe button, I will not get mad. I'm just saying. All right, are y'all ready for the cutest little Christmas painting ever? Okay, here we go. You know how the kids get all excited right before Christmas? I'll zoom in here for you. See the little mouse sleeping down there? It says Happy Christmas and to all a good night. I'll take it with their little faces. There's some shine on there, so I'm going to tilt it for you. See, that's what they're dreaming about. Isn't it cute? All right, y'all ready for the next Christmas one? This one's kind of like it was like an old-fashioned, like a postcard or a Christmas card. I love, 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 love pretty Christmas cards, and so I usually paint them. Okay, here we go. I said this is one of those old school ones, but I thought it was just so cozy. It's like simple and basic, but cozy. Look at her. She is, here, let me get the shine off. Got the little fireplace with the little stockings. And it's adorable little Christmas tree. There's presents. A little rug. Who's on that little rug? What's a cat? All right. Now this next one is covered in glitter, so I don't know if y'all are going to be able to see that with the lighting, but she's adorable. Here we go. I believe this would go with any decor. I'm just saying. How cute is she? I'll get a zoom in for you. Isn't she cute? Total cuteness. Oh, we have a kitty cat. We have a kitty cat. A kitty cat has arrived. Hi, baby boy. So, I thought today, since I brought Christmas paintings and we were getting ready for Christmas, that we would talk about haunted houses. Now, I used to love, and I mean love, going to haunted houses. It was like my favorite thing. We have a place here in Texas. I don't know if y'all have any place like this where y'all are at, that's called Screams. And it's out in the middle of nowhere. And it's a place that they use for those like Renaissance. Oh, hold on, let me open a window. I'll be right back. Y'all want to come in here? There's German Shepherds outside and it's hot, so I keep asking, you want to come inside? Do you want to come in? No, they're not ready yet. Okay, so we have this place called Screams. It's out in the middle of nowhere, right? So it's already cool because you got to drive out in the country for a while, away from the city, away from the city lights. It's like pitch black, and you pull up into a field, just a grass field, right? And you park, and it depends on what time you get there. You may have to park really far away, like you're going to a concert, right? I mean, it's a large place. It holds a lot of people. And then there's like fire. There's like these big, huge gates, and there's fire coming out of the gates, and you just know where your entrance is. And they will start jacking with you immediately. Like the characters or the actors, if you will, they are not just inside the haunted houses, they're like roaming around everywhere. And I must have a sign on my back every time that I go to these places that says, please scare me. If you're not going to scare anybody else in the line, please just come to me and scare me. There's a sign on me. It's an invisible sign that only they can see. I'm telling you, they will come for me. And inside a haunted house, like 5 people will walk by. I'm the one they come after. Y'all, because they know I'm going to scream and freak out. I know it's a haunted house, and I know they're actors. But once you get into that setting, your mind gets into like, it feels real. And I get like, freaked out. And I will scream my head off. And I like to, if I can, take a really large man with me and then just like kind of grab his belt loops and put him in front of whatever is scaring me. And if I can't take a guy and I have to go with a girl, she has to be like bigger than me. She needs to be able to cover me from whatever's coming out at a curtain or like whatever is going on. I can get a little physical inside a haunted house. I'm just saying. I haven't been in forever, and now with my back, like, there's no way. There's no way. It's not just that it's like that I can't sit or stand for very long periods of time. It's that, like, I'm always, like, 24/7 in pain at different degrees, depending on, if, like, I'm sitting, and that's, more painful. So it hurts me to sit here, and it makes you, like, a little cranky, because you're always in pain, and you just want, like, a little break, but it doesn't let up, you know what I'm saying? So you're really not, like, in a mood to go somewhere, you know what I mean? But I wanted to talk about some of the awesome haunted houses I have been to in my life, because I have been to a lot. We can start way back. We'll go way back. So I'm not going to mention a bunch of towns because y'all aren't going to know where they are anyway. But we have a town that's, I don't know, about 30 minutes from here that used to be the country. Now it's one of the most populated areas around here, and you don't even want to drive through because the traffic is horrendous. But at the time when it was still country, there was a famous, can I say that on here? There was a famous, like the movie Dolly Parton did with Burt Reynolds, and it was a famous type of a house. Sometimes they call them chicken houses. I can say that. There was a famous chicken house right there off the main drag, and like everybody knew about it. Everybody knew what it was. It was called April's, and they didn't take that down until like, I'm going to go with around 20 years ago. So I know that, if y'all are young, you're like, it was a long time ago. But if you're not that young, it wasn't that long ago, you know what I mean? And it's, that's like right in the middle of suburbia, surrounded by houses. There was another one about 2 miles from there, but it was in a different town. But anyway, so I'm just trying to paint a picture for you of the kind of country town that we're talking about. first. And there were some old country houses on the street, like, I mean, old. And they used one of them, I guess, I don't know if the people moved or, what happened. It was probably supposed to be condemned, and they decided to use it for a haunted house one year. So we went out there, of course, like, I'm going to go check out all the neatest ones, right? So, and I start looking early. And back in the day, there were an eighth as many as there are now. So now you have a lot more choices. But so anyway, so we go into this house, small little country house, right? So it's not going to take you that long to get through. And they had all of your typical scares and all that stuff. But what happened was, in the last room, they locked you in. So you just go walking in, do, you don't know what's going on. Then they shut the door in front of you. And you're like, and then you turn around and they shut the door in back of you. And then it gets like really dark. And then the chainsaw cranks up. And y'all, I know it's not real, okay? I know it's not real. But there is nothing inside my body or my heart or my brain that doesn't say that that's not real. It doesn't. As soon as that chainsaw cranks up, I'm like, oh, let's get out of here. So they trap you in this room. And then the guy, of course, with the Jason mask, cranks up the chainsaw. And they start, like, I'm like, say my finger's the chainsaw blade. They start, like, like just coming at you and coming towards you, like they're going to get you with this chainsaw. And I am freaking out. And they torture you for, like, I don't know what their thing is, 2 minutes or something. And then they finally open the doors and you're like, oh, thank God, the door. And you can see the light outside, like you're really going to be going outside. It's going to be over, No. You know what happens to me? That guy chases me with that chainsaw all the way to my car. All the way to my car, y'all. All the way to my car. That's back when I could run. Oh my God, seriously? I'm like, when is this going to be over? I am freaking out. Oh my God. So the more they scare me, obviously, the better of the haunted house I think it is, right? So that was a good one. Okay, followed me with a chainsaw. Oh my God. Okay, here was another one that I went to that was so awesome. And it was at South Fork Ranch. And they only did it one year because it was so awesome. I called the next year because I was going to go back again, and they weren't doing it the next year. And I don't know if they had like a big tarp set up and they had like put up temporary walls, or, it was on South Fork property, not in the house. Where they filmed Alice? It's not that. Where they filmed Alice is like an hour from my house, okay? Maybe an hour these days, maybe an hour and 10 or 20 minutes or something. But when I grew up, it was like a half hour away from me. Okay, so I also saw the Monkees out at South Fork. They had a concert out there right before well, not right before he died, but, now the guy's dead. I can't remember his name. Davy Jones? Yeah, Davy Jones. Saw those guys out there at South Fork. They had a neat concert. But anyway, so they had made this haunted house one year, and it was for like some charity or something. Now, I told you I'm well versed in haunted houses, right? And most of the time they have like dim lighting, right? And there's a little bit of light, like to kind of guide you, like, oh, I'm supposed to go toward that light. And they may be green lights or red lights or something, but it's like some kind of light or something. So you can kind of see what's happening and where to go. Not here. No, not the South Fork one. It was pitch black. And when I say pitch black, you couldn't see your hand in front of your face. You couldn't see nothing. So everybody got real touchy-feely, right? You're touching the person in front of you like, dear God, I can't lose this person. And the person behind you is touching you like, oh my God, I don't want to lose the person in front of me. And you don't necessarily know everybody. I didn't know the guy behind me. But it seems like every time I go to one of those haunted houses, I get a guy behind me that screams like a girl. I know the guy behind me was big. I could feel he was big. but he was like a little girl up in there. And every time he was scared, he would like shake me, and I was like, ah, you know. Oh my God, it was a crazy haunted house. Now, that one was awesome. Then there's this other one, and it still goes on every year. I think it's called Cutting Edge, and it's in Fort Worth. You got to stand in line for a long time to get in, and it's like a in a big warehouse. And they usually split you up so you can go in into different, you can go in different groups, and you go to different places and all that. Oh my gosh, I'm running out of time. I got so many more haunted houses to tell you about. So this one was really awesome. And at that particular one, I wore my black suede boots, which come up past my knees. And they're flat, but they're black suede boots. And the last room that you went in that haunted house had, I don't know how they did it, but they had like dishwashing liquid. You know, when you make dishes in the sink and you have all the bubbles, they had the dishwashing liquid bubbles up to about right under my boobs. So my suede boots were bleh after that. They just never came back after that. They were fun while they lasted. Okay, we're almost done. We're almost done. I'm going to run out of time. So I'm going to tell you about this one more that was right on the border of Texas and Oklahoma. And we drove like, I don't know, like 2 hours to get there because it was supposed to be off the chain. And there's like all these like big storage unit buildings. And it's in the country. And so one side of it is a parking lot and the other side is all woods, all trees. So we go through the haunted house. It's real scary, all that stuff. Scream, scream, blah, blah. Finally get out of the haunted house like, whew. Thank God, right? And you have to walk down this corridor with storage buildings all on one side and woods on the other, and it's all just grass. And you're heading back to the parking lot. We're heading back to the parking lot. We passed the one building that we just left, and we're headed for another building. And who comes out from around the corner of the other building? Chainsaw Man. And what does he do? Chase me to the parking lot. And y'all, that was a long run. That one, you had to go all the way past those storage buildings to get to the parking lot. And I'm booking it with the woods on one side, storage buildings on the other. Oh my God. Oh, y'all, that was a heart check for real. Anyway, I hope y'all will like and subscribe. There's more stories to follow. And I'm going to get up. Let me see if I can flip y'all around during this video and see if I can. Can I flip you? No, it won't flip. Well, that stinks. I don't know how to get y'all to see this one. Maybe I'll just hold it up in front of me. Okay. I'm going to put this tripod way over here. I'm going to sit y'all there for 1 second. Please hold. I'll be right back. Please don't touch the tripod right now, kitty. No, no, kitty. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Okay, y'all. I got to show it to you really fast because I think the plumber is back. There's the trees. Y'all, this is so pretty in person. The plumber's calling me. Okay, bye, y'all.